anticipated match because, well, the outcome of this could make things very interesting, especially if the outcome of the Ryder Herring Cup goes a certain way. Wow. Okay, well, a very forward statement there on the shirt of one Johnny Dynamite.
Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's big talk from a little man. What?
I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised at the brazen attitude here. But
you're surprised by a man who goes by Dynamite is popping off like that with a brazen type of shirt?
I'm kind of, yeah.
What do you think he was? Weak?
No, I didn't. I'm not intending that. That's.
If you would have said yes, you would have been right. I mean, he's proven to be a weak link in the tag team, and I guarantee you, especially going up against this man, the current Hometown Heroes champion, he's going to prove to be just that, a weak link.
And as we see right here, making his way out, the man who sits at the center of his own world.
No, savior of Oklahoma wrestling.
We both know
that to
at
be
least
true.
at least one other person who said that, and he's not around anymore.
But this one is.
This one,
and he's been unbeatable.
Well, that's true.
Unbreakable.
That part is allegedly true.
Undefeated.
That is true as well. In his return here.
You know, I love how you kept saying that. So here, let me do another one for you. He is the leader of a dojo.
Yes.
He is the current Hometown Heroes champion.
For now, that is true as well.
He is everything that he has said he is, and you still refuse to give him the respect he deserves.
And you were dragging me along. You were keeping me going, but then you crossed that line about everything he says he is. Because
what do you think he is?
Unfortunately, he has
look at that! He's even posing with our photographer. Such a good man.
Yes, because it's about him. As always, it's about him. It's not about Donna. It's not about the fans. It's not about Ryder. It's about Justin Lee for Justin Lee's sake. Justin Lee's own mentor is here tonight. The man who started him in this business, Rocco Valentino, is here tonight because we're doing a Hall of Fame induction for another man. I'm going to let Tuck get the introductions out of the way.
And it is for the WFC Hometown Heroes Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is one half of your reigning WFC Tag Team Champions, Toxic Masculinity. He hails from Omaha, Arkansas. This is Johnny Dynamite. And introducing now his opponent. He is accompanied to the ring this evening by the Dojo. He is your reigning and defending WFC Hometown Heroes Champion. He hails from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He is the unbreakable bad boy, Justin Lee.
Poor Tuck Davian, there's a lot of JLs in this company and a lot of Johnnies, and it's sometimes hard to keep them all straight.
It's true. It's very true. I've been in that position before. I once called Brock Landers Brock Lesnar. That was a massive mistake if you knew who Brock Landers was. Anyway, as I was saying, Justin Lee's own mentor and one of his big trainers, Rocco Valentino, is present here tonight. And as usual, Justin Lee has to show off, has to say, look at me, look at the big star that I am. As the bell rings, and
well, you know what? I think Dynamite should be right at home against Justin Lee, mainly because look at singlet that Justin is wearing. It has a big JL with a lightning bolt on it, so he should feel just right at home being underneath another JL and showing why he is a weak link when it comes to him and a lightning bolt.
Wow. I can't. Yeah.
What?
I can't argue a single bit with that. Really,
I'm like a word search, man. I can find it everywhere.
I am. Well, all right. But here's the point that I was trying to make when this whole match started.
Oh, you actually had one.
I have a point. I really do have a point. Let's assume. And I know your reaction to this is going to be no, but just go with me here. Let's assume Justin slips on a banana peel.
No.
And Johnny wins the Hometown Heroes Championship. Then, let's assume that Johnny Lightning wins the Ryder Herring Cup. Then what do you have?
I think you would clearly have the dominant Johnny cashing in and defeating his weak opponent.
And you're still back to that. I should have known that. Okay. All right. That tells me what I need to know.
It still baffles me how you don't see that. But nevertheless, right now we've got a half Nelson, but it was reversed now into an arm wrench. Dynamite currently has the upper hand, literally.
Johnny Dynamite, who is a man that we have seen, I think he's the one that we have seen the fewer times in single competition. We saw Johnny Lightning on a few occasions step into the singles rings, and obviously he's the entrant into the Ryder Herring Cup. I think perhaps we have a tendency, and when I say we, I'm using the general we here, we have a tendency perhaps to underestimate the singles opportunities and the singles competitiveness of Johnny Dynamite. I think it takes, you and I think we'll agree, it takes two solid, good singles competitors to make a great tag team. You have to start as a singles competitor. You don't agree with that?
No, I don't, because again, you've already shown, as I've stated several times, you had somebody that's carrying the load of that team. This guy, you said, what did you call him?
Not as familiar with him as a singles competitor as a tag team.
So we were unfamiliar with him because he's underwhelming. He is not anything that we need to really care about. Dynamite can't pose much of a threat to anybody. The fact that he's being all this brazen and everything else that goes with it, wearing this shirt and everything, it does nothing. It does nothing.
I like how you said that Johnny Dynamite cannot pose a threat to anyone literally at the moment that he shoulder tackled Justin and Justin decided to roll out of the ring. I like that timing.
Well, that's not saying anything to Justin except that, hey, I need to regroup for a second. That's not saying that Justin thinks he's weak or anything like that, even though he is. And not Justin, I'm talking Johnny here. Lee just knew that he, being the veteran, needed to take a little bit of time to regain his composure. That's not anything that you haven't seen from any other old-time veteran here.
All right. Justin Lee now going to call for the test of strength. And yeah, you hear immediately Justin with the verbal berration saying, I'm in the gym. You see me in the gym every day. And it's true because he posts about it on his social media every day.
Yeah. One with his body should be proud of it. Puts in the work.
And Lee dumping Dynamite to the outside. And look out, the OGR along with the Cajun sensation out there.
Yeah.
What? This is professional wrestling, Justin.
It doesn't matter.
Chuck Davian, put your hand down. He does not have 5 points.
Yes, he does.
No,
I
he
was
does
actually
not.
thinking the same thing.
Where do those 5 points come from? There's no point system in wrestling, in professional wrestling.
Well, you know, the point system is something that is an ode to the amateur ranks, okay? So I, along with Tuck Davian, think he has a 5-point advantage. So even if this thing were to go to a pinfall, you have to take the points into an account.
You have lost your mind, Travis. You have completely lost your mind. There's no, I don't even know where to start. I don't. Okay.
I would try to help you along, but you always seemingly get lost.
because you're trying to direct me somewhere where there's no
I'm
address
trying to direct you to the promised land. Just like Justin is taking Dynamite to the woodshed. Something that if his old man would have done it for him when he was a kid,
future cutter,
he probably wouldn't be in this predicament that he's in now. That's right. All day long, Lee can do this. See, he's showing that he can pose too.
And look at that. Look at that. The arrogance of that pin. And I'm not even certain he got a full one on that one. And so he decides to take that out on Johnny Dynamite.
Well, Dynamite picked the fight.
Dynamite challenged for the championship.
Let's
get
the
that
fight.
straight.
That's what I just said. I literally just said Dynamite picked the fight. What did you hear else?
And Dynamite out of the way. Look out, right hand. Dynamite firing up here.
Oh, now he's going
Dynamite off the ropes. Big clothesline puts Justin over.
Levon and Royal over there to check on their mentor, the leader of the dojo.
And here comes Dynamite through.
Dynamite seemingly getting this crowd behind him. I know it's an unusual thing for him to do since he gets so few of it. But now he's measuring Justin, and oh, we caught him with that Cracker Jack cutter there.
Isn't enough. Can he get the win here as he's got two? We got a 3 count.
No, we don't. No, we did not get a 3.
Well, the referee counted 3,
but the
dojo members put the foot on the rope after the 3 count.
I think the foot was there just before the 3. I think you need to get your glasses checked. Or
I don't
better yet,
even wear them.
Then maybe you should start.
Well, Dynamite, to his credit, not going to protest this. He understands the match is still going. Dynamite off and then straight into an upraised boot.
And now Lee back in firm control.
Lee with the vertebreaker.
Goes in for the cover.
And look at the fit of the ropes there.
So that's twice that he had his feet on ropes, both times which.
Your winner and still hometown heroes champion, Justin Lee.
Both instances kept Justin in the match and ultimately won the match.